Alright, what is going on? We're going to be turning you into a demigod for the rest of 2K22. Make sure to like this video up for daily 2K23 videos. This will be on current gen or next gen, it does not matter. You're going to be wanting to use these Sigs, Jumpshots, anything else you could imagine, dunk packages, and that's it. Make sure to like this video because we're just going to jump right into it and not waste any of your time. Alright, and we're going to be starting off with the dribble packages. We're going to start with Dribble Style. This is probably one of the most important packages in this game. It's how you dribble the ball. So, Quick. It has been, ever since they introduced Dribble Styles, Quick has been amazing. I'd really suggest you try that. Or, if you have a taller build, C.Gray is actually one of the most underrated ones and something I don't see people talking about. But if you have a taller build and like the ISO, please try it out. It's basically a glitched version of Quick. Alright, and now for signature size ups. This is definitely something that you're not going to be using in every single possession of the game, but if you want the best ones, I would really suggest probably going with either Steve Francis or Trae Young. I personally really like Derrick Rose as well. A lot of the best dribblers use Derrick Rose, so if you just want to kind of copy them, go with that. Then for signature combos, another one that's really fun to use is actually Rafer Alston because he does it like a weird in-between-the-legs jump if you haven't used it before. Baron Davis also really good, and Steve Francis as well. It's mostly the same players who have the best packages in 2K, especially 2K22, so you can't really go wrong with some. Alright, then size up escapes. This is what you have to focus on. This is probably the most important part of your whole ISO and animations at all. So if you want to Curry slide, use the Curry escape, and if you want to have the Trae escape, use Trae Young. Trae Young is what I would suggest because I think it's the best package out of anything related to dribbling in this entire game. Then onto moving crossovers, you got a couple options. I'd either go with Curry or Giannis. Giannis really allows you to create a ton of space with just how he dribbles the ball because he gets so much movement from just his power of the dribbling that he does, and you can really see it in game with this animation. And Steph Curry's probably a bit more of a quicker animation. Then for moving behind the back, you got to go with Scottie Pippen. It's the quickest one in the game. Then moving Hezzy. This is a move that used to be really good in 2K20, but has kind of just fallen off a hill, honestly, because you just get bumped almost every single time you do it. So I like KD, but other than that, don't use it. Then for moving step backs, you got quite a few options here. I like Kyrie Irving, but if you want to get the Harden step back or the Luka one, this is where you would equip those. Obviously, Luka being the Luka and Harden being the Harden. Besides that, though, they're all pretty good. Then let's go on to the dunk packages. Alright, so you want to be the best slasher in the game. We're going to start with the 2-foot moving dunks. You could get either of the front clutches, and these are going to be pretty good. They're pretty hard to block, but I think they're better last year than they are this year. You can wait to see what they're like in 2K23 as well. Usually a pretty safe package. Athletic ones are pretty good as well, and if you can get any of the park dunks, you can do these if you just want to have fun, but they're not going to be the best. Then contact dunks, I'm always going to suggest you get any of those that you can. 1-foot moving dunks. This is the important part of the video for the dunks. Quick drops off one, almost any build can get this package, and it's the best one in the game. A lot of people just use this package because it's that broken. Other ones that I really like for the one-hands are the basic one-handers off one and the athletic one-handers off one. Probably my top 3 dunk packages in 2K22 for current or next gen. Anything that has back scratching in it, do not use this. You're literally asking to get a chase down block on you, especially with how good they are in 2K22. Then for standing dunks, if you can get any, especially for my big Ben out there, I'd suggest anything but the athletic packages. I think it's pretty bad. And then for the actual signature dunks for the player names, okay, and for these, especially if you're on current gen, I would suggest using Clyde Drexler. This is probably one of the best packages. Stay away from it in next gen, though. It is very slow, but for some reason, current, it is absolutely crazy. All of the other ones, though, are pretty good. If you can get any of the alley-oop packages, I'd use that as well. Pretty good for ref cheesing. And besides that, you should be good. So now we're going to be jumping onto the jump shots. My specialty, make sure to like this video and sub for 2K23 jump shots like crazy. We're going to start with the best ISO-ing, like crazy high three-pointer one. basically for your play shots, you want to go set shot 25, release 144 as your first upper. Then for your second one, I went with Kobe Bryant. You could either go with someone like Larry Bird or Rudy Gay though. Then for your blending and the speed, I'd suggest going 4-for-4 on the speed, then a 60-40 blend on 60% for the 144, 40% Kobe. You're going to want to make sure you're releasing this as it's right above his head for easy greens. Then for the second one, this one is going to be a little bit out there and you might not have used it before, but we're going to be using Kevin Durant base. This is one of the best on current and next gen for low 3-point ratings. As you can see just from the jump shot, if you're watching my guy right now, you just get really high up for the contest and it's hard for the enemy or opponent players to really just even get any contest at all. So use Rudy Gay, then Luka Doncic as your releases. I'd go 3-for-4 on the speed, then a 60-40 blend once again. All right. This jumper is really good. I've tried it out a lot, especially on like my lockdown builds. It's worth a shot, I promise you. Then for the last one, it's a classic from 2K22, sorry, not there yet. I hope so. It's worth a shot in 2K23, I will say that. But it's going to be base 3, Luka Doncic as your uppers for both of them, upper release 1 and upper release 2. I believe he's got one of the easiest cues in this game. It's really right at the peak of your jump is how you can tell. Then you can either go for 3-for-4 speed or 4-for-4 speed. If you have a lower 3-point, I'd go 3-for-4. If you have a higher 3-point, 4-for-4. And the blending obviously does not matter. All right, so there we go. We did it. There's everything you're going to need for the rest of 2K22 on current and next gen. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe. I'm not going to waste any of your time for all of 2K23. I'm really excited, so like this video. Peace out.